Hello, thanks for joining us at hebobcats.tv this evening. This is Leah Hillman. I'm also here with Isaiah Johnson and Robin Antwine, who's going to be doing our play-by-play tonight. We are live in Arapahoe, Oklahoma for the West Central Tournament Championship game. We're preparing to watch the Lady Bobcats take on the Canute Lady Trojans. The Canute Lady Trojans, they're coached by Jill Henderson. Right now, they are 12-5 on their season. To get here tonight for this championship game, they defeated Sentinel 51-36 and Arapahoe Butler 54-33. The Lady Trojans are in Class A, but they're not ranked. But they have played against and won against some tough teams this season. Their most recent loss was against Class A's number 4, Cheyenne Raiden, by only 6 points. Mackenzie Rodriguez, the junior Lady Bobcat, told me that Canute lost most of their starting 5 from last year. But Kira Berkey, another junior for the Lady Bobcats, she told me that even though that the Lady Trojans are a very young team, they are also a very athletic team. If you can remember, just a little less than a year ago, the Lady Bobcats took on Canute in the Class A state championship game last year. The Lady Bobcats ended up becoming the state champions. It was a very exciting time for our school. Your Hydro Eakly Lady Bobcats, they're coached by Jeremy Tharp, are ranked number 2 in Class A. Earlier this week, the Lady Bobcats defeated Corn Bible Academy 76-33. And on Thursday, they defeated Thomas Fay Custer 56-32. Right now, the girls are 14-3 and averaging 66 points per game. Their only losses were to some tough, high-ranked bigger schools like Mustang, Piedmont, and Amber Pocasset during the Mustang tournament that was over Christmas break. Like many schools, the Hydro Eakly Lady Bobcats have had to postpone and cancel several games at the beginning of the season. Just recently, some of the Lady Bobcats were out because of illness, so some of the girls have told me that a big focus right now is that they're trying to work together as a team. As far as fundamentals, junior Reese Berkey told me that they are trying to work on rebounds and blockouts the most right now. It's definitely been a unique season for the girls. Speaking of Reese Berkey, through 15 games, she leads the team with rebounds at 6.2 per game. Rachel Berry is second with 4.2 rebounds per game. Kira Berkey is third in rebounds with 3.8. Rachel Berry, she leads the team in three-point field goal percentage at 39.3. Kira Berkey leads the team with assists at 3.8 per game, and Reese Berkey, her sister, is the second with 2.8 per game. Reese's plus-minus is also the highest on the team at plus 29. Reese Berkey also averages 4-point steal games on the season. That's a team high. Kira Berkey holds a team high for free throw percentage at 85.2. So we're getting ready for the national anthem, and then we'll get your starting lineups right after.
All-Gymnastics United West Central Girls Championship. Sophomore number 3, Kylie Smith for Canute. 13, Sydney Thrasher. Sophomore 23, Jade Gray. 25, junior Abby Janning. And sophomore 44, Taylor Butler. Now for our Lady Bobcats. Number 1, Kira Berkey. Lottie Parker, number 2. Macy Buss, a senior. Junior number 10, Reese Berkey. And senior, Rachel Berry, number 24. With less than a minute to go, I want to tell you a little conversation I had with one of the assistant coaches. She said if they played like they did last Thursday against Thomas, then our girls will be just fine. Some things that she mentioned was our press is looking better. We're getting traps on it, as you could see from last Thursday's game. We're starting to click better, and at this point of the season, that's a wonderful thing. So about to get this game started. Reese Berkey is going to be jumping against sophomore Taylor Butler. Here we go. Reese with the jump over to Kira Berkey, dribbling down the left side. Cross court to Lottie Parker. Finds Reese Berkey. Going to drive in the lane on the left side, pulls up for the jumper and miss. Rebound by Canute Trojanettes. Left side, long pass, goes right out of bounds. Bobcat basketball. Kira Berkey bringing it down. Looking to Tharp to get the call on offense. There goes the move. Got 2 on the low post. Lottie Parker pops out. Swings it back around. Macy Buss. Dribbling into the lane. Pulls up for the layup and gets fouled. That foul is going to be on number 25, Abby Janning, her first foul. Macy Buss with her first free throw, and it's good for the first point of the first quarter. Macy Buss makes her second. Eakly setting up in their press that we know so well. Throws it on the left side, back to the middle. Left side again, and there's the trap. Rachel Berry's there to knock it out. Stays Canute's ball. Canute dribbling down the middle. Pops out on the wing, left side. Reese Berkey on the ball. Right side. There's the trap. And there's Rachel Berry with the steal. Knocks it almost out of bounds, knocked it back in. Oh, hand on the ball is Reese Berkey. Rachel Berry is there to get it. Lottie Parker with the layup. Bounces around and in. Timeout called. 30-second timeout called. I believe Canute coach called that one. Another thing that Coach Guthrie said while I was interviewing her before the game. Offensively, we're starting to move better without the ball. As you could see in that play that they were moving all around in the paint and popping out. Looked great. One thing she did mention is they need to work on containing 3 of their players. So Thrasher, number 13, that's one that you can maybe jot down or remember. Butler and Smith, all of those. One's a sophomore, one's a senior, and another one's a sophomore. So those are the ones that the Lady Bobcats are really keeping their eye on to try and shut down or at least maintain. Ladies setting up in their press. Canute throws the ball in on the right side. Back to the middle. Pushes the ball across the court line. And Rachel's there, knocks it out of bounds, but gets a foul in the process. Good hustle by Rachel Berry, though. 6:36 left to go in the first quarter. The score is 4-0. So I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but this is the same matchup as was in the state finals not even a year ago, last March. And we were the last to be able to play state air ball by there. And then Rachel Berry with the ball loose. There we go. Kira Berkey fakes, goes up for a layup, and gets fouled. Falls kind of hard in the process. Kira's going to be shooting 2. And sorry I wasn't listening when Miss Hillman was reading through this, but Kira does hold the team high for free throw percentages at 85.2%. I may have jinxed her. I'm getting a bad look from Isaiah.
Forgot to knock on the wood.
There we go. I'm on a wood table, so here we go. I'm knocking now. We'll see how this one turns out. There we go. It's much better. Maybe because of the wood knock, Isaiah. But like I was saying, this is a matchup from last March, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. She breaks through the press pretty easily, still taking it herself. And calling a foul on, couldn't tell if it was Macy Buss or Lottie Parker. She'll be shooting 2. That bus was on Macy. That foul was on Macy Buss. First free throw's no good. Second free throw is in for Kylie Smith. Kira Berkey pushing the ball down the court to Rachel Berry. Can't get a hold on it. Still loose, picks the ball up, and comes out of there strong. Lottie Parker for a deep 3. Rattles around and out. 2 Bobcats get that. Rachel Berry pulls it down. Kira Berkey finds the way in the lane. Can't connect. Smith with the rebound. Can't hang on to the ball. And she walks. Tough defense by the Lady Bobcats. One thing here, Paisley Vickery's coming in. And Tessa York is going to be coming in. Macy Buss and Rachel Berry are 2 seniors coming out. One of the things that Kira Berkey said is I think Rachel has improved a lot defensive-wise this week, and Macy has done very well at scoring. Kira bringing the ball down, looking to Coach Tharp. Get the offensive call. Over to Lottie Parker on the far right side, back up top. Paisley Vickery with the ball. Finds Tessa York. Dribbles around. There's Kira in the post. And rattles in. Deep pass on the right side. There comes the trap. There's Reese getting a hand on the ball, knocks it out. Lady Bobcats picking up their man-to-man right now defense. Tessa York getting on the ball. Far left side for the 3. And Trojans pick up the rebound. And it was Doris Berkey. She couldn't hang on to it. Ball was at her feet, knocked it out of bounds. Two at the post. Deep ball. Trojanettes get the ball in. Right side, into the post. She's double teamed, straight up and no call. Lottie Parker pushing the ball down on the left side. Switches over to the right, layup, no good. Tessa York there, 1 dribble, powers up and gets fouled in the process. She's rubbing her head, maybe got bonked a little bit. But it was an on the floor call. So not going to be shooting free throws here. Lottie Parker throwing the ball out of bounds. Tessa York. Dishes it out to Lottie Parker. Couple dribbles, can't hang on to the ball, still loose, and Trojanettes come up with it. Pass on the left side. No foul or anything called there. Reese Berkey comes up with the ball. Kira pushing it down hard and fast. Reese Berkey up at the top. Pulls up for 3. No good. Smith with the rebound for the Trojanettes. Reese gets a hand on the ball, knocks it loose. Kira Berkey decides to shoot it deep. No good. Trojanettes with the rebound. Right there in the middle, and there's Reese. Over to Tessa York, over to Paisley Vickery. Back to Reese Berkey. And out of bounds, going to stay on the Bobcats end. Rachel Berry coming back in for Lottie Parker. Macy Buss coming in for Kira Berkey. Deep pass over to Macy Buss, getting the ball in. Right side. There's the ball movement or movement without the ball that we were talking about before the game that you see right now. Reese Berkey taking a powerful dribble in, knocks it out of bounds, going to stay Bobcat basketball. Two at the low post, two at the high post. Deep pass to Paisley Vickery. Setting a double screen for Macy Buss, shooting for three on the left side. No good, but there's Tessa York with that rebound. And Macy thinking about what she's going to do with the ball before she gets it and walks. Some interesting fact I remembered. So some of our listeners may remember a Hydro graduate back in, I'm guessing, 94, 95, Jared Black. He now coaches at Southwestern Christian. I believe that's in Bethany. And that's where our girls practiced for state last year to prepare. One of the Canute players actually now plays for Jared Black. So that was just something interesting to share with you guys while we're watching the game here. Going to drive in the paint, pull up for a jumper, and good. Score is now 7-3, 2:54 left to go in the first quarter. Macy Buss going to bring the ball down. Out to Rachel Berry. Cross court to Mackenzie Rodriguez. Around the perimeter, lots of ball movement going on, or without the ball movement. Rachel Berry taking it in. Bounce passed over to Macy Buss. Gets a hand on the ball. Reese picks it up. And the rebound, Rachel Berry. Over to the Trojanettes. And she walks. Good, tough defense there. A lot going on. Hard to focus on fundamentals sometimes with all the chaos going on. That Mosquito defense. Something that I hope to see this game. Kira said, I think we're becoming less selfish and having more fun on and off the court together. So I hope to see them have some fun. So that was from jump ball. That was from Macy to Rachel with a shot, and the rebound was a jump ball. Trojanette basketball. 2:13 left to go in the first quarter. Left side, Bobcats in their press right now. Cross court, right side. Setting up their offense. Hydro Eakly in their man-to-man right now. Looking to see, there's a few screens set, but girls are recovering well, except for that one right there. I spoke again too soon. Scores now 7-5 with 1:44 left to go in the first quarter. Macy Buss dribbles on the right side, pulls up for three. Rachel Berry there with the rebound, and they're going to call another jump ball. Kira Berkey coming in, and Lottie Parker coming in for Rachel Berry and Mackenzie Rodriguez. Reese Berkey for the Bobcats going to be throwing it in. No post right now. Deep pass over to Lottie Parker. Getting it in before that 5-second call. Looks like they're opening up the lane, seeing what they can come up with. There's Reese Berkey trying to do the reverse, passes it to Lottie. Out to Kira for three. And bounces off. Oh, but there's Macy Buss with that tough rebound. One thing the girls adopted, I think, from Coach Graham is when they do a soft play, they're called Charmin. And so we're not seeing any Charmin plays right here. That foul is going to be on Kylie Smith, her first foul. So I'm not doing a very good job of keeping up with the fouls. So team fouls, they have 4 to Hydro Eakly's 2, and I have only written 2 down. Watching the game too much. Kira Berkey making that free throw. She's now 2 for 3. from the free throw line. And that one's nothing but net. Hours and hours of practice.
Good job. You didn't jinx it this time.
I didn't. I also knocked on the wood just in case. High post over to the left side. Over to a wide open three. And nope. Trojanettes gets the rebound. Gets the rebound again. Gets the rebound again. And a foul called on Bobcats. Looking to see who they called a foul on, but on number 1, Kira Berkey. Right side for 3. Loose ball. Lottie Parker comes up with it. It's a 3-on-3 right now, but she pulls the ball out. Oh, and for shooting for 2 is Kira Berkey. Can't connect with the rim. Fouls by Reese Berkey. That's her first foul. So team fouls are tied right now at 4-4. 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. There's that tough defense. Deep pass on the left side. Swinging it around the perimeter. Left side again, shooting a 3. Katie Buss, sister of Macy, but Katie Buss gets that rebound deep to Tessa York. Can't stay on her feet, knocks out of bounds. Going to be Trojanette basketball. 16.6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The score is 9-5. Deep pass. Gets the ball in to the center of the court. Right side shooting a 3. Seen that a time or two. Smith with the rebound, gets fouled by, I'm guessing, Katie Buss. We'll see to confirm in just a moment. Yep, that's correct. 8.3 seconds left to go in this first quarter. First free throw is good. Bring the score to 9-6. Second free throw rattles in and out. Reese Berkey with the ball. Over to Kira, trying to get that last second shot. Tessa York trying to get the ball, passes to Macy, can't hang on to it, and the buzzer goes off to end the first quarter. The score is 9-6, Hydro Eakly ahead of the Canute Trojanettes. To highlight the first quarter, Kira Berkey has 5 points, Macy Buss with 2, and Lottie Parker with 2. Rebounds, Rachel Berry with 3. Macy Buss with 2. Reese Berkey has 3 steals already this game. And we have Reese Berkey, Kira Berkey, Macy Buss, Rachel Berry, and Katie Buss all with 1 foul. To kind of let you know how the games before these went, since it does have something to do with us, who we played before. Thomas girls won. I'm not sure who they won against, but they won 51-. So Thomas beat Arapahoe Butler 51-32, and for the boys, Thomas boys won over Arapahoe Butler 59-48. One thing that Reese Berkey said in all of her questions that Leah Hillman gives out to the students or the athletes, she said Thursday's game was a good game for us. We've been through a lot this season. We haven't played like ourselves, but that game against Thomas felt like us. We still aren't quite there, but we are climbing that ladder. And it had an exclamation point, so she's excited about it, ready to get with it. So hopefully this game will swing more to the Hydro Eakly side, and they can click and playing like themselves. That's the goal. Reese Berkey on the ball. Ooh, nice little steal. Passes over to Kira Berkey. Pulls up, high post, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Trojanette basketball. There's their press. Passes in on the left side. Back to the girl throwing it in. Back to the left side, and there's Reese with the ball. Nice bounce pass to Paisley, but it doesn't matter because of called a foul before then. That foul was on their number 23, Jade Gray, not one of their sophomores. Macy Buss, wide open 3 on the left side. Front end and bounces out. Paisley Vickery knocks the ball out of bounds. Trojanette basketball. Trojanette with the ball. Left side, passes back. Pushes down all the way down the court. And there's Rachel Berry with a fantastic ball knockout. I'm not going to call it a steal because she just knocked it out of bounds. Looks like she got punched in the gut there. Needing a minute to not throw up. That's what it looks like. Trojanette basketball. Throws the ball loose. And Tessa York with her long arms there to steal it from them. Reese Berkey continuing to dribble it down. Pulls up. Makes the 2 off of the glass. 11-6, 7-18 left to go in the second quarter. See if the girls can. Nope. Continuing to dribble down. Takes the ball. And wow, tough layup. 3-point game right now with 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Screen. Set, couple screen set. Back over to Paisley Vickery. Macy Buss over to Reese. Tessa York in the post, double teamed. Looked maybe like a foul, but they're not calling it. But there's Kira Berkey getting that ball. Picks her dribble up. Tessa York back to Reese Berkey at the top. And they call a walking. Lottie Parker coming in for Kira Berkey. Gets the ball in. Dribbles across. Back to the middle. Seeing it there. And there's the press. Timeout called by the Trojanette coach. Okay, there we go. It's a 30-second timeout, so I got to talk fast. Reese, another thing she mentioned was Rachel Berry had a fantastic game against Thomas. She bullied through, we've seen that already, and finished her shots when she went to the goal, and she got her hand on the ball a lot too. One of the things as a team that Reese thought they needed to work on or trying to work on are rebounds and blockouts the most right now. We recognize we needed to improve on those things. And it's good to continue to not be complacent and just be satisfied with where they're at, but always have goals and things that they can work on. Okay, 6:28 left to go in the first half. Trojanette basketball, you see they're setting up a little bit different, trying to break the press that the Bobcats have been doing a decent to good job on. Dribbling in on the left side, and there's the press. And called for a walk. Reese Berkey with the ball at half court. There is a water spot on the floor. So we're going to take a little game timeout. Vickery and Buss talking, trying to get a game plan, and Parker and York, that's funny, they're both trying to talk about what needs to happen. So that's great communication by the Lady Bobcats right there. Getting any opportunity to do that. Paisley Vickery with the ball. Good ball handling. Tessa York up top. Girls setting screens, popping out. Reese Berkey looks at the three, decides instead to drive in, is double teamed, hands on the ball. Foul on the floor on their number 25, Abby Janning. It's her second foul of the game so far. Lottie Parker throwing the ball in. Paisley Vickery popping out. Still hanging on to the ball. Tough D there. Over to Tessa. Reese Berkey for three. Front of the rim and out. Deep cross-court pass. Made the layup. Score is now a 1-point ball game. 11-10 with 5:40 left to go in the first half. Macy Buss driving down. And the foul. One of the Lady Trojanettes, number 13, Sydney Thrasher, one of their starters. Mason coming to the line, shooting two. So one of the things I've been holding on to share with you guys, I had the fortunate pleasure to listen to the 1948 ladies, one of the times at the fairgrounds when they had a parade, and then we went down to the place where they have the fruit and the veggies and all of that. We got to hear those ladies. One of them was Jackie Long, talk about how at their state games and how it was just so different from the 2001 when Eakly won, that they had to call their own plays. They had to set up their own. Nice! Knocking out of bounds and stuff by Tessa York. Here I was getting all sentimental and then a great play. But it was really interesting to see how times have changed and the coaching has changed. Skips across to the left side, up top. Good pressure by Lottie Parker. Oh, another one by Reese Berkey. Run, Lottie, run. She gets that ball, and she walks with it. That ball had a lot of heat on it going out of bounds. 2-point ball game now, 12-10 with 5:10 left to 5:11 left to go in the first half. Throws the ball in on the left side. Nice hands on the ball by Lottie Parker. Behind the back pass, Paisley Vickery comes up with it and gets fouled. That foul's on their number 23, Jade Gray. Shooting a 1-and-1 at this point. That is Jade Gray's second foul of the game. Tessa York coming out, replaced by Rachel Berry. Paisley's first time to the line this game. First free throw. Kira Berkey coming in for Lottie Parker. Girls in their press. They've got 4 of their players down on this half. There's the trap trying to get set. She continues to move and dribble. And there's the steal. Oh, and a tough foul called by Rachel Berry going for the pass. They've got 3 other girls on this half. Lots of ball movement by the Trojanettes. Whoop! She jumped high to get that ball. Trojanettes trying to set up their offense. While the Lady Bobcats are in their man-to-man, there's some screens being set right now. Trying to pop out, get someone open. Dribbling all around the court to the other side. There's the trap. Loose ball, dribbling on the right side. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you saw Kira flail and fall, but good sportsmanship there by the Canute Trojanettes. That foul is on number 13 that kind of knocked her down hard. That's her 3rd foul, 13, Sydney Thrasher. She was one of the ones that Coach Guthrie told me before the game to kind of watch out for to contain. 4:27 left to go in the first half. Kira Berkey bringing the ball down. Bounce pass over to Rachel Berry. Kira pops out at the 3. There's Rachel. And a push before she makes the shot. Good sportsmanship again. She's going to be shooting a 1-and-1. That is their number 1, Kelly Thompson, a freshman for the Canute Trojanettes, her first foul. Excuse me, she's going to be shooting 2 this time. Hadn't made one yet from the line, but that doesn't mean this time isn't going to happen. There it is. Good job, Paisley. Sinking that free throw. Trojanettes pushing the ball across the half-court line. Bounce pass. She makes her way through the lane, and the rebound. Trojanettes come up with it. Reese Berkey on the ball, swings it over on the left side. Rachel Berry guarding hard. Loose ball. Bobcats come up with it. Kira has her head up, looking to see who she can pass to. Instead, she's just going to take it herself right now. Over to Paisley Vickery for 3 on the left side. Rattles around and out. Trojanettes with the rebound. 3:37 left to go. Deep pass by the Trojanettes. Can't hang on to it. Knocks it out of bounds. Three-point ball game. 3:32 left to go. Reese Berkey going to bring the ball down for a little while at least before she'll pass over to sister. And Kira at point now. It's very quiet in the gym right now. One at the high post, one at the low post, two out at the wings. Looking to Coach Tharp to see what to call. He's pulling out a piece of paper looking what call. There we go. Now he's found the call he wants. All the girls are shifting differently. Two at the high post, one at the low post. Girls still trying to set it up. And knocked out. Let's see what Kira does. Goes for the ball and instead gets fouled. Number 3 there, Kylie Smith. She's been a big asset for them so far this game. Driving in the lane quite a bit, trying to draw the foul. Scores 13-10 with 2:43 left to go in the first half. Makes the second free throw. 2-point ball game. Gets the screen by Rachel Berry, swings the ball. Thought they were going to swing it over, but nope. And there's Kira with the, nope, she's going to pass it over to Macy Buss for the long jumper there for 2. Left side dribble, deep pass. And throws it out of bounds. Bobcat basketball. Kira Berkey bringing the ball down with 2:08 left to go. I try to say the time a lot. I've been told that it doesn't show up on your end, so I apologize if I get a little repetitive with that, but so you know. 1:59. Oh, a long 3 by Paisley Vickery gets tipped. Rachel Berry gets it to Reese, who's fighting in the lane with 2 other Trojanettes. Going to stay on Hydro Eakly's end. Girls lining up. Paisley Vickery pops out. Dribbles up top. Getting a double screen there, trying to do a pick and roll. Reese Berkey decides to shoot the long 3. Very pretty arch, couldn't connect. Goes out of bounds, Trojanette basketball. 1:36 left to go, 4-point game, 15-11. Mackenzie Rodriguez going to be coming in for Rachel Berry. Bobcats still in their press. And they back off of it. Minute and a half left to go. Right side 3-point line. Swings it over the left side. Tough defense. Kira Berkey, I don't know if you can see her against Kylie Smith, but there is a war going on down in the paint with them two. Left side 3-point. Keep watching them. It is interesting. There is elbows being thrown. Oh, it was a double foul that he called there. So I wasn't wrong in the heated defense and offense battle there. So foul on both of them. Kira Berkey has 3 fouls already this half. Deep pass. She wasn't paying attention, but she was able to get it. Hand on the pass there. Right at the line. Tough D. She's trapped. Right into the hands of Macy Buss waiting. Tipped, but Paisley Vickery and, ooh, goodness sakes. Reminds me of Thursday night's game against Thomas. Pretty physical. Paisley Vickery going to the line. That foul was on their number 25, Jade Gray, her 3rd of the half. Their coach having some good words with one of their players right there by the referee. Paisley Vickery missing the first one. Number 12, Sutton coming in for their number 25 starter, Abby Janning. Paisley Vickery getting another opportunity to make this free throw. And sinks it again. She's 2 for 5 from the free throw line so far. Trojanettes trying to throw the ball in. Timeout called by their coach. Isaiah, any observations you want to make from this game so far?
Well, it's an interesting game, I could tell you that. But so far, Reese has been doing really well. As far as steals, she already has 6 for the game so far.
And Kira Berkey and Macy Buss with 5 points. I didn't get to see how much this is a full timeout too, so we got a little extra time. I hadn't seen how much time is left on the clock, but I can't imagine it's very much. Let's see, I'm looking at some of the things that the players have been saying. Okay, here we go, the Charmin thing that I mentioned. Reese Berkey was saying we call each other Charmin, like the toilet paper brand. If we miss a rebound or we're being weak, all thanks to Coach Graham, who's the boys' assistant coach and also our boys' baseball coach. He started that. Okay, so Trojanette's going to be taking the ball out of bounds with 44 seconds left to go, so less than a minute. Ball in, quick pass back, and they throw it out of bounds. So it's going to be Bobcat basketball with 41 seconds left to go. Rachel Berry's going to come into the game for Mackenzie Rodriguez. Another subs, Tessa York, coming in for Paisley Vickery. Getting some size in right now in the game. 5-point game, 16-11. Sub coming in for the Trojanettes as well. Into Macy Buss at the 3-point line, 40 seconds. Skips over to Lottie Parker. Reese Berkey at the high post. Back to Lottie Parker. And the rebound by the Trojanettes, who's dribbling down so fast. Foul called on the floor by Macy Buss. I'm waiting to see how many fouls Macy has so far this game. That's her second foul this game, but she's not coming out. Rachel Berry's coming out, actually. 25.4 seconds left to go. Front of the rim, Tess York with the rebound. Lottie Parker pushing the ball down hard. Pulls it out. 20 seconds left to go. Quick turnaround jumper and misses. Tessa York can't hang on to the ball even though she got that rebound. Bounces out of bounds. .5 seconds left to go. And the quick sub games happening for offense and for defense, switching in and out. Trojanettes trying to find someone to pass it into. Pushing it down on the right side, right there at the baseline. And she walked. Yes, she did. So our Hannah Guthrie, our softball coach and one of the assistant coaches, she called it before the ref did. She was right there to see it. Reese Berkey throwing the ball in with 10.1 seconds left to go. Macy Buss dribbling it down. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. She's taking it in and I'm walking to see if they're calling a foul. The Canute fans think that she walked. It's fun to listen to the fans in and out sometimes. Foul's on 44. Taylor Butler. .4 seconds left to go. Macy Buss making her first free throw. Mackenzie Rodriguez subbing in for Rachel Berry. Also Paisley Vickery, but she's coming in for the shooter. One thing that I've been just passed to note that the referees have been calling many walks all day. So the games before this one, even in the Thomas, Faye Custer, Arapahoe Butler game. So they've got their eye out for that for sure. Score is now 18-11 with 2.4 seconds left to go. 1 second, deep shot off the top of the glass and can't connect. So to end the first half with a score of 18-11, like I said, Reese with 2 points, Kira with 5, Macy Buss with 7, Lottie Parker with 2, Paisley Vickery with 2. Rebounds, Macy Buss with 2, Rachel Berry with 3, Reese Berkey with 2. Steals, like Isaiah had talked about. Let's see, 6 Reese Berkey has, and 2 Macy Buss. Some other rebounders I wanted to mention because that is an important part of this game. Tessa York with 4 and Katie Buss with 1. So we're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and we will join you shortly.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Believe it or not, God loves you. Christ died for you. And the Holy Spirit's at work in your life today. And that is the message that God calls His church to share with the world. So the churches of the Hydro Ministerial Alliance invite you to worship at the church of your choosing this Sunday. You are always welcome to join us at any of our Hydro locations, or we encourage you to return to the church you consider home. God bless, and go Bobcats.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Believe it or not, God loves you. Christ died for you. And the Holy Spirit's at work in your life today. And that is the message that God calls His church to share with the world. So the churches of the Hydro Ministerial Alliance invite you to worship at the church of your choosing this Sunday. You are always welcome to join us at any of our Hydro locations, or we encourage you to return to the church you consider home. God bless, and go Bobcats.
Welcome back, Bobcat fans. We have about 2 minutes left until this half is over. I just wanted to bring you some information. Hopefully you're back from your restroom or supper break or getting a snack or something. But things to look forward to for next week. We've got a game at Canute on Monday, so we can't get enough of them. We're going to see them in a couple more days. So the game is at Canute on Monday. Calumet will be at Calumet, on Friday, and then we play Lakiba Sickles on Saturday afternoon. There's our Lady Cats coming out of the locker room. The official tournament bracket will be released Monday, January 25th. Okay, so I guess that means for state, for playoffs, but we kind of have a tentative that they sent out beforehand. Excuse me. Sorry, I got tickled there. The district tournament will start February 12th and 13th at Hydro Eakly, so we're fortunate to have it there. Wayne and Union City will be in our district. Regionals will be the next weekend, February 18th through 20th at North Rock Creek near Shawnee. The area tournament will be February 25th through 27th at Bethel, which is also near the Shawnee area, and state should be March 4th to 6th. I saw something on Facebook today about the state guidelines and how they're going to be a lot stricter than they have been in the past, but just thankful that we're able to have this type of playoff right now. With about 30 seconds left to go, I'm going to plug this one thing. Things going on at Hydro Eakly. The academic team, which is coached by our high school science teacher, Kelsey Reynolds, they are headed to state. That competition is on February 6th. Bobcats, for our boys basketball team, Cade Berkey and also Kaylin Henderson are members of that academic team. So you have less than 10 seconds to go before the buzzer rings to get the second quarter started. Bobcats are already out there, 4 of them, but Lottie Parker is getting a little more coaching from Coach Tharp. Lady Bobcats going to start with the ball. Reese Berkey bringing down the ball for point. Left side to Rachel Berry. Dribbling up top. Lottie Parker. Reese Berkey popping out from the post. Screen set by Rachel Berry. She's double teamed, loses the ball, keeps it. High post pass, one dribble, and in. Nice move to start off the second half by Kira Berkey. Cross court cat pass over in the right side corner. And there's Reese Berkey to take, she couldn't hang on to the ball, but it was a good play still. Good play. Canute throwing the ball in, looking to find someone. Deep pass on the right side. Good defense by Kira Berkey. High post pass. Reese trying to get a hand on that one. Does on that ball. And fighting tough in the paint. Pulls up that rebound. She saw Lottie Parker deep but fumbled it, so had to slow the ball down a little bit. Kira Berkey wanting to drive in. Bounce pass to Macy Buss, who's driving in the lane with 2 or 3 Trojanettes. Can't make the layup. She is a very quick one. Dribbling all the way down, and the charge! Nicely done by Lottie Parker. She's been doing that all game, but hadn't got a charge call yet. We will take that one. 6:47 left to go. Reese to Kira bringing the ball down. Left side to Lottie Parker. Baseline pass, Rachel Berry. Lots of non-ball movement. Reese driving in the lane, reverse layup. And Canute's there to rebound the ball. Left side dribbling. Bounce pass on the left side, shooting 3. Rebounded by Canute Trojanettes. Bounces it in. Reese Berkey, deep pass to Rachel Berry. 1 dribble and up and in. That's Rachel Berry's first points of the game so far. She's been a big, huge asset defensively. Left side for 3 and in. That was by their number 13, Sydney Thrasher. That was someone that Coach Guthrie before the game said that they needed to watch out for as one of the scoring. Kira Berkey, couple dribbles, pulls up for the jumper and in. So it's like answer back and back, point for point. 5:30 left to go, 24-16, 8-point ball game. She's going to drive in again and around the defensive player, but Rachel Berry gets that rebound. Deep pass by Kira. 2-on-1. Passes it right to the Trojanettes. Dribbling back down. And the Trojanettes pull it out. Finds someone wide open in the paint. And scores 2. So games like this I feel like are really good for our Bobcats. Shows them what they need to work on, but shows that they need to pull together as a team. So I saw some communication, but it was like uplifting. It wasn't negative. Reese Berkey with at the high post. Nice spin move, reverse layup. So pretty, so pretty. They're in their press, and there's the trap, but she lets her out of it. So 1-on-3 right now. Bobbles the ball, and she walked with it. They had 3 of their offensive players against 1 of our defense, and she caused enough chaos to have them turn it over. Mackenzie Rodriguez coming in for Lottie Parker. Give her a little breather, and Macy Buss coming out too. Paisley Vickery in for her. 4:24 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They just haven't changed it on the scoreboard yet. Lob pass. Rachel Berry's there, but tosses it back out to kind of save the play there. Paisley Vickery calling a double dribble in the paint. Bobcats in our press. They've been able to break our press pretty well so far this game. Good defense by the Bobcats, and the rebound goes to the Trojanettes. Up the top, high post. Paisley Vickery going for the ball. Oh, and a technical is called by the Trojanettes on their number 3, Kylie Smith. A foul was also called on Paisley Vickery. So Rachel Berry going to be shooting our free throws right now. That is their Kylie Smith's 4th foul of the game. 3:47 left to go, 26-18 right now. Rachel Berry makes her first free throw. And she also makes her second free throw. Lots of emotion coming right now from their fans and from their bench as well. So we'll see how the rest of this game turns out. Bobcat basketball. Kira Berkey bringing it down. Screened by Rachel Berry. Kira takes the layup all herself and off the glass. There's the press. Goes right to Kira. And a push. Foul called. Lots of yelling coming from Canute's crowd. Hydro Eakly's basketball. Timeout called by their coach, I believe. I think she just wants to talk to the referee this, this timeout. So let me try and bring our focus back to Hydro Eakly and what we have to say about this. Let's see. So about you fans, so this is kind of an older news too, but Tessa York, she says, we sure do miss all of our fans being in the stands. I know you can tell by the camera angle that the crowd is pretty bare. They did something different at the game tonight. They didn't do a ticket system. You had to say who you were here to watch, and each player, only the players got four people that kind of claimed them each. Cheerleaders, they got tickets before. They didn't this game, so it was interesting to see just how crowds or how schools are doing it differently. They also really pretty strictly enforce the mask policy. So that was one thing, but here we go. So it is much quieter and empty in the gym without you guys, but Tessa knows you are all still supporting us and would be there if you could. So Bobcats are ready to throw the ball in right now. 4 of them on the free throw line with Kira Berkey going to throw it in. So let's see what the Bobcats do here. We can all kind of guess. One may break away far. Bounce pass into Rachel Berry. Jump ball goes to Canute. Bobcats finding their man in their man-to-man press here. There's the trap over to the middle, pushing hard on the right side, and Reese Berkey there to get the ball and up and in for 2. 14-point game, 3:16 left to go in the third quarter. Got a hand on it, couple hands on it, knocks it out of bounds. Bobcat basketball. Kira deep pass over to Reese. Foul called on their number 13, Sydney Thrasher. One of their starters, that's her 4th foul of the game. Kira Berkey throwing the ball in, lining up offside. They break across, someone breaks in. Ball thrown out of bounds. Trojanette basketball. Referees need to have a word, figuring out whose ball. Good communication by the referees too. Commend them for what they do. I don't ever want their job. Trojanette's trying to find someone to throw it in, and they do. Couple dribbles, cross-court pass on the left side. Cross-court pass in the post. Good defense by Rachel Berry. Knocks the ball out of bounds, Bobcat basketball. Kira Berkey, point guard, dribbling it down. 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. Rachel going to set the screen for her because she continues to take it all the way and lay it off the glass. 2 more for Kira Berkey. Yes, into the hands. Oh, of McKenzie, who's fighting hard for it, and a foul. Called on there, number 23, Jade Gray, one of their starters. Her 3rd foul. Kylie Smith coming back in the game. Kira Berkey at point. Left side dribbling in. Reese Berkey looking to find someone cutting, someone wide open. Paisley Vickery up top, 2 at the post. Kira Berkey back to Macy. She sees too tough a defense, so she drives, passes over to Kira. Reese Berkey. Good, nice spin move, up and around, no good. Rebound by the Trojanettes. Good, knocked it out by Macy Buss. Looked to be a 2-on-1, but she had 2 on Smith for the Trojanette. So Trojanette basketball throwing it in on the left side. Deep pass. She drives in the lane. Straight up D and in. Kira Berkey bringing it down. Paisley Vickery popping out. Lots of non-on-the-ball movement, or without the ball movement. Kira Berkey, 1 dribble, pulls back, jumper. No good, but Paisley Vickery in there, hustling hard to get that rebound. Macy Buss driving in the lane and scores 2. Great teamwork by the Bobcats. Dead ball, cross, court pass. So 1-on-2, but the Bobcats are hustling down. Shoots for 3, no good. And Paisley Vickery hustling for the rebound. Oh goodness, she goes into their bench. She makes sure they're okay. So she dives in, she's making sure they're okay. So good hustling by Paisley Vickery there. Trojanettes throwing the ball in. Man-to-man defense right now. 1:07 left to go. 3-point shot. Paisley Vickery gets that ball. Dead ball, fighting through it, finds Macy Buss. Deep cross-court pass over to Kira Berkey, who shoots 3, rattles around and no good. Our 3s haven't been hitting this game so far. She continues to drive through like 4 of our players, gets fouled. I believe that foul was on our number 5, Macy Buss, her 3rd foul. First free throw is good. Score is 36-21 with 44.5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And second free throw is a miss, but Rachel Berry is there to get that rebound. Kira bringing it down left side, bounce pass to Paisley Vickery over at 3-point line. Continues to drive in the lane, pulls up for the jumper, and good! 30 seconds left. Left side, they break the trap, dribbling through. Oh, loose ball, but Trojanettes come back up with it. Passing on the right side for a 3 again. They've done that for the past 3 plays, I believe. Baseball pass by Reese to Kira Berkey, who has a wide open left-handed layup. 7 seconds left. Deep cross-court pass on the left side. In the lane. Last second shot made for the Trojanettes. So at the end of the 3rd emotional, dramatic quarter, the score is 40-23. Some of our high points. Kira Berkey with 15. Macy Buss with 9. Paisley Vickery with 4. And Reese Berkey, I believe, with 6. I don't know if I said her name or not. Reese Berkey's got 4 rebounds. Rachel Berry with 5. Tessa York with 4 rebounds. Reese Berkey, she's having herself a defensive game here. She's got 8 steals. Macy Buss with 2 steals. Arapahoe Butler just talking about their mask policy in their buildings. So I was talking about steals. Macy Buss with 2, Parker with 2, Rachel Berry with 2. And foul trouble, we've got Reese Berkey with 3 fouls, and Macy and Rachel with 2 fouls each. Correct that, Macy Buss with 3 fouls. Starting out the fourth quarter, it's going to be Bobcat basketball. Reese Berkey throwing it in to sister Kira Berkey, or that's the hopes anyways. There's no defender there, so that should happen. Kira Berkey slowly bringing it down. Dribbling on the right side. A couple screens set for Macy Buss. Tough there. Two players on the floor. Paisley dribbling a lane. Finds Macy Buss, who goes up and falls pretty hard, but she's able to get up, and Bobcats help her up too. Macy Buss going to the line. That foul was on their number 13, one of their starters, Sydney Thrasher, her 5th foul of the game. Macy hits the front end, gets another opportunity for a second free throw. .38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second shot is up, rattles around and good. Big cross-court pass on the right side, almost the tip there. Trojanettes get it across, finds her in the paint. She is single teamed, she is quick, and she is fouled. That foul is on Macy Buss, number 5, her 4th foul this game. One more and she's out, so she's not happy about that call. First free throw is good. Lottie Parker going to come in for her, gives her a break. Second free throw, and good. Reese Berkey throwing the ball out. Sister Kira got her head up looking. There she finds Lottie Parker on the right side. Reese Berkey, couple dribbles, seeing what kind of moves she can make, and there it is. Can't connect, but Paisley Vickery's there. Steals, knocks it out of bounds. Trojanette ball. Paisley's wiping up the floor. She's so sweet. Trojanette basketball throwing it in. Right side. No trap. Cross to the middle pass. Dribbling on the left side. Dribbling, trying to get into the lane. Double team. Oh, she shoots a 3 and sinks it. Their number 23, Jade Gray, a sophomore, one of their starters as well. 41-28 with 6:53 left to go in the game. Kira Berkey picks the ball up, finds Reese at the post, one dribble in, up and rattles around, can't connect. Trojanettes ball, dead ball at that. Trapper, and there's Rachel just to take it from him. There's Paisley, and she walks with it. There were 2 Bobcats there, Paisley and Reese. So I'm glad one of them got it. Just think some confusion, some chaos there. Girls picking up their man right now in their press. There it is. So Rachel with the steal. Lob pass from Reese. Back to Rachel and in. Scored 2 more for the Bobcats. Dribbling on the right side. There's the trap. Dead ball. Lottie Parker's going to take that one. Pass over to Reese Berkey. Pulls up for 2 and in. This is the type of basketball I like seeing from our Lady Bobcats. She's driving down hard. Goes through 2, rattles around and in. 6:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass to Lottie Parker, looks, doesn't like what she sees, dribbles around, back behind the back dribble. Kira Berkey shoots 3, bounces out. There's the trap set. Rachel Berry gets a hand on the ball but knocks it out of bounds. Trojanette basketball. Ball in and ball out. So Bobcat basketball. Mackenzie Rodriguez coming in for Paisley Vickery, who seems to have a nosebleed right now. I don't know if she got hit. Ball thrown into Rachel Berry. Lottie Parker pulling up for 2. No good, but there's Mackenzie Rodriguez fighting in the paint. Gets the ball, and Trojanettes get the rebound. Loose ball. Mackenzie Rodriguez is there again, and she's fighting hard for it. Oh, jump ball. Trojanet, no, it's going to be, yes, Trojanet basketball. Looking to throw it in. Lob pass. There's Reese Berkey with her long arm, still hanging on to it for two and in. 17-point game, 5:29. Trojanet's quick to throw it in. She picks the ball up. Back towards the middle. Crossing the half-court line. She made a three last time, and I was hoping to jinx her there. Rachel Berry with the rebound. Pushes it hard to Lottie Parker, cross court to Mackenzie Rodriguez. Over to Kira Berkey for three and sinks it. That's what we were looking for. Dribbling on the right side. Left, passes, shoots a jumper for two. Rachel Berry again with the rebound. Tharp wants them to push the ball. There's Reese Berkey. Gets tripped up, and a shove or a push, we'll call it. Canute's fans are not too happy about that call. That foul is on there, number 23, Jade Gray, her fourth. Timeout called. A full timeout called. So just a reminder, since we are still playing in the game, and I visited with Coach Guthrie before, offensively, she said that before this game, they're starting to move the ball better, or move better without the ball, and I've mentioned that quite a few times. They're starting to click better, which we're seeing this quarter more than in last half. And our press is looking better. We're getting traps, but that hasn't happened this game, but this is good practice for our girls. So I'm thankful for different experiences that we're still getting to get games in with the COVID. I don't know if it's a pandemic anymore, but it still is. Miss Hillman's letting me know. It's a 20-point ball game, but if you wouldn't look at the score, it doesn't feel like a 20-point game. It looks like it's neck and neck the whole time. Reese, Kira, no Reese. They're playing around who's going to be shooting free throws now. They're not identical, so that doesn't quite work out as well as they want to. That's the second buzzer called for their coach to our girls are smiling. Have a good visit over there. All right, so it says now finally 4:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. Reese Berkey with the ball. First free throw is good. Good blocking out by the Trojanette. She gets another opportunity. And second one sinks that one too, bringing our score a 22-point game, 52-30, 4:48 left to go. Trojanettes with the ball in. Picks the ball up, skips across the left side. Rachel Berry tries to steal the ball and gets a foul. That's Rachel's third foul of the game. Trojanettes taking the ball out on the right side. Taking the ball down on the left side. Bobcats stopper. Picking up their man at this point. Just going to try and drive. Nope, three-point shot on the left side. And makes it again. That's their Jade Gray. She's done that a time or two this game already, you might remember. Reese Berkey being point guard right now. Screen set by Rachel Berry. Passes out to Lottie Parker. Back to Reese. Setting another screen. Finds Kira up top. Lob pass to Rachel Berry. Nice reverse layup there. 3:59 left to go. Trojanettes trying to get the ball in, and they do. Picks the ball up on the right side. Deep pass. Tries to find someone, and no one was there. Throws the ball out of bounds. Tessa York coming in for Lottie Parker. Kira to Reese to Kira. 3:40 left to go. It's a 21-point game. Kira's so quick, she's going to drive wide open. Good screen by Rachel Berry there. Good hustle by Mackenzie Rodriguez, knocks it out of bounds. I see Paisley Vickery's back on the bench. Still struggling with the bloody nose. Not anymore. They thought she was going in. She was just throwing away her bloody nose stuff. Trojanettes bring the ball in, or throw the ball in, bringing it down on the right side. Lob pass in the middle. Rachel Berry going for the ball. She is hustling and working hard. It's just right there where the referees can see it. No sneaky anything for there. Her fourth foul with 3:23 left to go. She's smiling about it though. Trojanettes throw the ball in, dribbling down on the right side. There's the trap, hand on it. Trojanettes come down with the ball. Cross court to left side, pulls up for two, bounces around and out. Reese Berkey with the rebound. She wants to baseball pass it. Mackenzie Rodriguez, left side for three, sinks it. Pretty shot, Mackenzie, great job. 59-33 with 2:52 left to go. Trojanettes bring the ball down on the left side. Deep cross-court pass, and they fumble it, goes out of bounds. Bobcat basketball. Kira Berkey trying to set up the play. Passes it over to Reese Berkey. Picks her dribble up, finds Tessa York at post. Fighting in, finds wide open for a minute, and makes it as Mackenzie Rodriguez. There are too many bodies down there. I didn't know who it was that was scoring there. Good spin move on the right side. Deep cross court. Tessa tried to get a finger on it. Tried to get a hand on it. There's so much happening. Reese got that tip. Passes over to Tessa York, dribbling on the right side. Pass it over to Reese. Wants to drive in. Continues to keep it. Rachel Berry for three on the left side. Couldn't connect. Reese kept her from driving down the baseline. She's loved to do that all game so far. Pulls up the jumper. Tessa goes for the ball. Gets a hand on it. So they're Kylie Smith shooting free throws again. Tessa York, that's her first foul of the game. But she does have 4 rebounds to speak of too, so she's done a good job knowing her role in this game. Second free throw. Misses. Tessa York, there we go. Kira Berkey brings it down. Mackenzie Rodriguez. Over to Kira, trying to set up some sort of offense here. The offense is clear the lane for Kira. They do. Tessa York with the rebound and the miss. Kira in there to get the rebound, fighting with 2 Trojanettes. They're going to call a jump ball. Staying on Hydro Eakly's end. Kira and Reese wiping up the sweat on the floor, making it not be so slick. Rachel Berry comes out. Katie Buss, our only freshman, comes in for her. Minute 23 left to go. Kira Berkey throwing the ball in. Still lining up. Now they break. Oop. Finds Reese Berkey. Picks the ball up. Mackenzie cutting in, gets the ball, but gets knocked out of bounds. Bobcat basketball. Now the Bobcats are figuring it out, lining up, and they break. Tessa York posting up hard, coming up for 2, and bounces out. There's Katie Buss to get that loose ball, but Trojanettes come down with it. Passes on the left side. She drives in. And the rebound by Mackenzie Rodriguez. Baseball pass from Reese to Kira. And she walks. Turns the ball over. Canute's ball. Less than a minute to go. 55.7. The score is 61-34. In the finals of the West Central tournament right now. Our boys will be playing shortly after this, also against Canute. Right side of the three-point line. She pulls up, shoots a jumper, and makes it. Reese Berkey looking at the clock, 37 seconds left to go, 61-36. Tessa York in the paint. One dribble. Mackenzie Rodriguez comes up with it. Reese Berkey shoots a three. Can't quite connect. There's Tessa York. Nice bounce pass. Finds Mackenzie in the paint. Can't make it. Gets it again. And in. Gets those second and third chances. 14 seconds left to go. Left side dribbling down. Shooting for three and makes it. That'll end the game with a score of 63-39. Hydro Eakly wins the women's West Central tournament. I'll let you listen in. Runner-up, Canute Trojanettes. And part of the all-tournament team is their number 3 sophomore, Kylie Smith. We don't keep stats on their team, but it would be fun to see how many points she got that game. Our Lady Bobcats are the champions of the West Central tournament. Knuckles going up, and our 2 seniors receive that. Macy Buss, part of the all-tournament team. We're sure proud of her. More Knuckles.
And the COVID-19 2021 Girls MVP, number 10, Reese Berkey.
He just said COVID-19. The all-tournament MVP is our very own Reese Berkey, and there's sister Kira being so excited for her. So to end this, I want to just wrap it up. Reese Berkey, like we just mentioned, she had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 9 steals. Kira Berkey had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Macy Buss with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Lottie Parker, 2 points, a rebound, and 3 steals. Rachel Berry with 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals. And Mackenzie Rodriguez, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Tessa York, something else to speak of, 6 rebounds. So at this time, thank you for joining us on this. We're going to cut out for a minute, show some commercials, and then we'll let you watch our boys warm up on hebobcats.tv.